Badlands, running to Badlands. Explain those Badlands. That's a hell of a name.
Video.
Day's journey back home, and you open the bag and you're like, this is a cat. That cat's having a bad day. They're like, what the
And she pitches all the way across, like from the
way in Harlem.
Yeah, here's something like, have you seen this?
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Alpha's Make Sandwiches. Cat's out of the bag. It's Monday.
The groundhog is out of the bag.
The groundhog is out of his hole. The groundhog is out of his knob because the place where the groundhog comes out, learned this today, is called Gobbler's Knob. Mm-hmm. How is everybody not talking about that?
Gobbler's Knob. Wow.
Yeah. And this is like an old city, so they knew what they were doing when they made this name. They're like, this is the one. This is the city name.
One of our oldest traditions in the place of one of our oldest professions.
No, it's like someone's parent overheard, like, hey, yeah, I'm going to take her to Gobbler's Knob later. And the parent was like, oh, the landmark, Gobbler's Knob.
Oh, say hello to Phil for me.
Yes. Punxsutawney Phil, I think is how you say it.
Yeah, Punxsutawney Phil. Yes, that's from the movie, though. I love that freaking movie.
I've never seen it.
Yeah. Oh, it's the best.
The movie Groundhog's Day with Bill Murray. Is that what you're talking about?
Yes.
Yeah. You've never seen it?
No. Well, so here's the thing. I have not watched and sat from like beginning to end to see the movie, but I have seen like how it like starts. So like the start of the day. And obviously like it happens like a million times in the movie. So I'm like, I've seen the movie because it just plays over again.
There are no groundhogs in that movie. How dare they?
I respect the logic of that. I definitely do. I think that's good stuff. Okay. Well, we have a great show planned today. We have a lot of fun stuff going on. There was the Emmys, or no, the Grammys.
Yeah.
One of the beautiful people got together and wore depraved shit. Complained about ICE for a while. We're going to talk about that. And other stuff too.
Other things.
Forgot what all of you guys' topics are. But I'm excited about the idiom. I guess we should probably play ads.
One of my segments is basically an ad, so that works.
Oh, nice. I like that. That's fantastic. Yeah. Well, we should save that ad until we do that segment.
Sounds good.
And in case you don't know what she's talking about how to use a gushaw.
A gushaw.
Oh, no freaking way. Hallelujah. Because I don't know. And I see it all over the place.
And I'm about to get a third one.
Thank you.
It's actually going to be here today. I was like hoping to get it before the show because Cam came in with like a package and I was like, oh my God, it's here. And he's like, no, it's not it. So I was like, UPS will come later.
Sad. Yeah, no, that's exciting. Okay, so first up, let's talk about the Badlands shop.
Oh. All right, guys, Badlands shop. Visit the Badlands shop and discover what you've been missing. From baseball bats to boomerangs, home goods to home safety essentials, every dollar spent fuels freedom by supporting family businesses, fellow Badlanders, and Badlands creators who share your values. You're not just getting great gear, you're strengthening the movement that keeps Badlands Media thriving. Thank you for supporting businesses that support Badlands Media. Head over now to badlandsmedia.tv/shop or click shop on the main menu at badlandsmedia.tv. That's badlandsmedia.tv/shop. Let's go.
Heck yeah. Lots of good America First products, and we love that. Our next sponsor is one of my, I'm so glad that I found this because it solved my terry nails problem, right? Like I have like paper nails. This Native Path Collagen made that problem go away for me. All right, Badlands fam, I want you to take a second and share something that I actually use and love, and it's true, I really do. If you've been around here a while, you know that I'm not big on hype unless we're talking about lotion or a couple things. A couple other things, because I do like hype, actually. This ad probably wasn't written for me, but this one surprised me. It did. My nails never thought they were going to get strong, and yet they did. I started taking Native Path grass-fed collagen, and the first thing I noticed was my nails. They're stronger. They don't peel or break off anymore. And if you know me, you know that that never used to be the case. I don't know how you would know my
nail situation.
Except that I have talked about it quite a bit. And it really does work. Nails, hair, skin, it's incredible. Collagen isn't just about nails or skin. As we get older, our bodies stop producing as much of this critical protein starting in our late 20s, as a matter of fact. And that's when joints start aching, recovery slows down, and everything just feels harder. This specific collagen is grass-fed, pasture-raised, and designed to support joints, bones, mobility, skin, hair, all the stuff we tend to lose with age. While what I like is how easy it is. And this is just a fact, you guys. It dissolves so easy. There's no clumping. There's no chunk of powder stuff at the bottom. It just dissolves in. So it doesn't taste like anything. You can put it in anything you want. No weird taste, no complicated routines. Just add it to your coffee or your smoothie or your juice or whatever you're drinking, and done. It's just part of my daily routine. Right now, we can get a special bundle. You can get a special bundle at a fraction of the retail price plus free shipping. Wow. This offer is only available at getnativepath.com/badlands. That's getnativepath.com/badlands. If you've been thinking about supporting your body instead of just pushing through the aches, go check it out. The link's in the show notes as well. One more time, getnativepath.com/badlands. I'm using it. I love it. I think you will too. And I'm like 6 jars into this stuff.
Yeah, let's go. I do need that.
A big bag.
And I never put together, like in this ad, it's talking about, aches and pains. I never put, I do have less kind of joint aches and whatnot than I did before I started taking this. Never put together that might be because of that. You take Native Path collagen, and as you get older, you feel younger. Get nativepath.com/badlands. All right.
Oh yeah. No, and that frother is like the best frother I've ever used in my life. That free gift. That thing can send your coffee to the moon.
Oh yeah.
If it's too full, it just goes whoof. I've done that and I have had the collagen with just water. I put a scoop of it in water just to see if it would taste funky or any. No, I didn't taste it at all. There was no mealiness. There was no graininess. I was very impressed.
Yeah, fantastic. Fantastic stuff. All right. Well, it's time to get into the show. Where do we want to start? Do we want to start with, I guess we should do our usual and start with something from your camera roll?
Yeah. I have a question before we start. Are those actually pictures from your phone?
Yes, they are.
I love
The cat. I knew for sure the cat.
Yeah, they're all pictures from my camera roll.
Oh, super cool.
Yeah. So last week we attempted to try to take a photo of the moon and the sky, the night sky. And I know a lot of you guys were messaging me in like the audience saying it's not working for me. It's not.
Me too,
it's not
guys. Me
doing it."
too.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you're not alone. And it does you know, there was many such cases, but we did figure out that you can, like, if you take a photo and we can potentially see the color correction. But Ashe figured out that if you take a photo, it doesn't look that great. You can still go back in and edit like the brightness and the contrast.
Christy told
Well,
me
yes.
to do that. Don't give me
Yeah.
credit for her brilliance.
Christy told you.
fully failed at this week's assignment.
I did text Ashe and I was like, hey, we can't take our pictures last minute. Go outside and take a picture.
I love it.
And I would have forgotten if it weren't for that. So thank you so much.
Yes. Well, that, like we were just talking about, if you want, you can pull in my screen share and we can see the video of how to accomplish this.
No, not that one.
Oh, Jackie.
Not that one. This one.
There we go. Yes. All right. So I turned the music down so that we can keep talking over it. But yeah, the key here is to find a tripod or something to stabilize it, because what's happening with your camera is it's taking a bunch of photos at once, and then it's like compressing all of the pictures into one image.
Okay, watch it here. When we get to pause it. That step does not look like that on my phone.
It
It doesn't look like that
When
anymore.
I click night mode, I get the option for off, 2 seconds, or like 5 seconds. And I don't have any sort of measurable thing. It says swipe up to do it. I tried to do that. That just kept closing the app. Like this is where I failed. And when I managed to get the night mode on and have the focus locked, right? Turn the exposure all the way down, hit the night mode, and then I'm just clicking it to the maximum amount of seconds because that's what my
and that's all you can do now.
But
That's
all I had was a black screen. My picture when I took my picture,
It was like really dark, right?
Black. It was just solid black. Yeah.
Same here with me. And I didn't have either. It was either night mode or no night mode. That was it. And this is like a newer phone too. So I was like, well,
Yeah.
Well, no, mine was either off, auto, or
max.
The max, which is what it is. So I just put it on that. The main thing for me was like to get to lower that really makes a difference. Lowering the brightness on that really made a difference for me. But I didn't have a tripod, so I was putting it on the timer, which actually worked. To put on a 10-second timer, did all that stuff, all the things, click the button and put it down on the ground. And it took it actually worked.
That would
because my tripod was wiggling because of the wind and all sorts of stuff. So
the iguanas were falling and you had to
it's always
dodge
a challenge. Oh gosh, I love your iguanas.
So yeah, I think honestly, for having so many issues, I think we did well. So I'm gonna share my screen so that you guys can see all the photos, and I made them a little pretty because I do that.
Oh, I love it.
Oh,
yeah, and mine did go fairly well. I couldn't change the night, from minimum to max, but I was still able to get it.
Mhm.
And oh, well, it's so beautiful.
Yeah, so that one was mine. That was last night. It was a little overcast.
That's
So
really
it
pretty.
was still nice. And then Christy had to show us all the way up. I wish that you could I wish this would translate. I guess we can we can post them on social media so you guys can see them, because literally this is all there's stars you can see all throughout. It's really a gorgeous photo.
Mhm.
And then this is the other one that she took. These are
so good.
background worthy type photos.
Yes.
And it's crazy to think that we can take this with just our phones.
Mhm.
So then this is our Alaska.
Yeah, so the crazy thing was that was pitch black. When I was out there, pitch black. So that's the normal overcast we have. It's just so wet here all the time. And so what I did is I did night mode, automatically made it just become lighter in a weird way. I don't know. And I just took the picture, and so that was really cool. And yes, that was from a few nights before.
Love
Absolutely
it.
beautiful.
It's so pretty.
And then Ashe, she says that she failed, but I think she did a good job.
Oh, I
I
agree.
think that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that the trees are brighter too, and like in the foreground.
Well, my neighbor has a light on in his backyard. So
Well.
part was easy.
And then this
everybody had lights on around.
yeah. This is just
Oh,
an
it's
honorable
pretty.
mention from Christy's backyard.
Yeah, I think if it was the full picture, there's like it looks like a shooting star, could have been an airplane, but there's like a little like that's what it looks like, not edited at all. I didn't edit anything on that.
Wow. So pretty.
And I thought that was a light down there at the bottom. That was the moon. We had a full moon and it was bright. I thought it was a street light.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So we had our moon was overhead one night. It was like 3:00 in the morning when I was going to bed, and we left the window open, and it's literally looked like daylight because the moon was just like
So
streaming
bright.
in through the window.
So cool.
It was cool.
All right,
And
Jackie,
then
what are you
the
sending?
video for this week is
What kind of crazy journey are you sending us on this week?
oh, we're just taking pictures of them.
It's hard to see you, but I wish you were right here. Oh, it's hard to leave you when I get you everywhere. All this time I'm thinking I'm strong enough to sink it. Oh, no, I don't need you, but I miss you. Come here. He loves me now, he loves me. He holds me tight, then lets me go.
Simple. We're just using the portrait
What is
mode.
that?
I think those are ribs.
Yeah, it looks like yeah, I see a bone.
Okay.
When I looked at it, it didn't make me think I want to eat it in a
Yeah.
way. Am I the only one that felt that way?
No.
Yeah.
How do you get the two plus signs? What gives you two of them?
Let's see.
Let's
You can play it again. Play it again if you want.
And oh, it's hard to see you, but I wish you were right here. Oh, it's hard to leave you when I get you everywhere. All this time I'm thinking I'm strong enough to sink it. Oh, no, I don't need you, but I miss you. Come here. He loves me now, he loves me. He holds me tight, then lets me go.
That would have
So
been better on a white plate. Would have been a
Yeah.
better shot.
I'm looking
sure.
for a plus sign. I don't even have
So
it.
I don't think there's not a plus sign anymore because I'm looking at the portrait mode on my phone.
Mhm.
But there's a yellow line. There's like a bar in the middle is what it is now. It's just a solid bar.
I hate the new Apple update for phone. I can't find freaking anything. I don't even know how do I even get into portrait mode now?
So you
You
swipe to
swipe.
the right.
Swipe
The
what?
only
to the right.
Oh, look
Yeah.
at that.
or left. If you go left, it'll do
Very
more
helpful.
videos.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Boomer. Here.
Swipe
The
to
only
the
thing I
left. Swipe
hate
to the
is
right.
in the search bar when you're on the internet searching for something, the place where it used to be on like send is now the X. And I delete. I'll type out a whole sentence and then just press the button like I'm ready to do something
And
look
delete
away,
it.
and I delete the whole thing and not even. Click it. I'm like,
That's the worst.
Stop improving technology or making it worse.
we're too old to learn new things.
I don't open it. Shit.
All right. So we're taking pictures of our food. Well, this is great because it gives me an opportunity to tell my husband that he has to make me something really fancy.
There you go.
And he's got to plate it super nice because the photo is going on the show. So yay for me.
I'm making chicken noodle soup tonight from like scratch-ish. I'm not going to make the stock, but I am using bone broth.
Slacker.
Yeah, I know.
Nice.
Maybe I'll take pictures of that. I found out
Sounds
that's like
delicious.
my favorite food.
Chicken noodle soup.
17 years later, I'm like, what? Since so I'm
Wait,
gonna
it's
make,
Brian's favorite food?
I don't know if it's like favorite, but it's like top 10 for
That
sure.
is so
And I
adorable.
didn't know that. I'm like,
Dude, it's good. It is good. I will admit. It warms the soul.
for sure.
All right. Well, that is from your camera roll. Like that. That song.
Yes. I also just posted the link for those people with the video that want to rewatch the video or submit their own photos to be featured on the show just now in the chat.
Woo woo. This is fun.
Queen Bee wants to know if you're making your own noodles.
No. But I'm not using a rotisserie chicken. I'm gonna cook the chicken. Okay,
And you
shred the
could make the stock.
I could make the
You could.
so I went because I wanted to buy chicken breasts or chicken thighs with bones, but there's none at Publix right now.
Mm.
Like I
Right.
was looking through
Top
the
10
chicken.
nuts.
Yeah. I was looking through all the stuff, but like I couldn't find anything with bones except for like drumettes. And I'm like, that sounds like a lot of work. So I ended up because the bones, I wanted the bones in the but I don't know. We'll see how it works. It's the first time
That's
I'm
exciting.
making, so we'll see.
Oh my gosh, he says you're not making the noodles. Unacceptable.
What?
Hey, don't foreshadow my segment, Brian. Okay.
Hogwash. I say that.
Hogwash.
It's the best word.
Yeah.
It's such a hogwash.
Such a spoiler alert.
Yeah.
All right. Well, since that was just a perfect transition.
Hello, friends.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
I should pull in where what the idiom is, but it's not foreshadowing for the idiom. It is foreshadowing for my segment. You guys are getting 2 presentations from me today,
Oh snap!
and you're gonna like it. Anyways, sorry. Back to the thing where I'm supposed to be sharing my screen with you guys. All right, we're doing Paint the Town Red.
Yes.
So, Paint the Town Red. Paint the Town Red captures wild partying with roots in a real 1837 bender by the Marquis of Waterford in the picture. Who is the Marquis of Waterford, you ask?
Mhm.
The Marquis, Charles John Pelham, known as the Mad Marquis, was a 6'4" Irish hellraiser famed for athleticism and pranks. His antics reflected Regency-era excess before teetotaler reform, making it the idiom a nod to unbridled elite chaos.
Mm.
This is
Now,
quite
down
the
red.
idiom for this particular Monday following the weekend that we all just had.
Indeed.
The unbridled elite chaos.
Yes.
That the internet ran around in circles about all weekend.
Mhm. So actually, the picture here is a painting created of the Paint the Town Red, and the Marquis of Waterford is the guy that's looking like he's hanging from the window. So the Mad Marquis galloped through Melton Mowbray, England, with rowdy friends during fox hunting season. They vandalized buildings by splashing red paint everywhere, from indoors to the town hall, and even the Vicars. Is that how you say that? Vicar. Damn. I'm watching Bridgerton.
I feel like
so I'm
you
thinking,
need to read
I
this with a
count?
British accent.
oh,
Yeah.
you're so much better. The
Because
Mad
some of these
Marquis galloped through Melton Mowbray, England, with rowdy friends during fox hunting season. They vandalized buildings by splashing red paint everywhere, from indoors to the town hall, and even the Vicar's foxhounds dyed red for laughs. Cultural spread. Newspapers sensationalized the event, dubbing it a literal red rampage. By 1839, American newspapers adopted it for boisterous nights out, like Cincinnati Rowdy Crew painting the town red, cementing the phrase into slang. But I just thought it was super cool that this actual idiom has a painting.
That is cool.
Ash broke my wife.
What the?
She seems pretty
I'm
intact.
not your
to me.
wife. I'm the
I'm
idiom
not your
woman.
wife. I'm not a witch. I'm your wife.
You turned me into a newt.
I would have got better.
A newt.
I got 'em better.
Small rocks.
Yeah, there's only 2 pages to this, but anyways,
Nice.
that is what
I
painting
liked
the
how
town
you
red.
employed the British accent for the British part, but then cultural spread, where we're talking about how it goes to, America, you reverted back into your American accent. Well played. I like that.
Mhm.
I
It's
do what I
historically accurate.
can.
I appreciate that the most.
Agreed.
I definitely fact checked it. Don't worry.
So, I mean, painting the town
He
red
likes it.
comes from painting, painting the town red comes from dyeing the vicar's the vicar is like a priest kind of, right? Like a religious guy.
I know I've heard that before and I couldn't place it.
Yeah, no, and I know this from Bridget Jones's diary, where they have the vice and vicars party, so all the girls come dressed like whores and the men come dressed like priests.
Oh,
Wow.
nice.
This took a crazy turn, Ash.
I'm just
Vicars.
We'll fact check it.
He's a priest of the parish receiving a stipend rather than
Thank you.
fiefs, and resides in a vicarage while handling worship, pastoral care, and community duties.
Why red though? Did we learn why red?
No, it didn't. I did not think about that. Why was there red paint?
Like why not green? Why not blue? Why is it red?
I don't
Go
know.
back to
It's
the
supposed
first
to be like
slide.
blood.
I thought about that. Either it has symbolic meaning or that was the most common.
Blood of children. We're
Paint.
talking about elite gallivanting.
I don't know. Look, he's
Some
almost
timer.
in the doorway. That's the juice.
I don't know. Sorry, I don't know what this is.
We're
Is that-
time.
are there so you see at the top is there like a
Red is just scandalous.
it's weird.
Yeah, I don't know. It was timing it. But anyways, this is the first slide.
Yeah. Oh.
He is kind of cute if he got rid of this timer.
Can you move it?
I
Like,
know.
drag
It's
it?
not gonna do nothing.
Canva, how dare you?
Yeah, right? Ruining our lives.
One slide at a time.
Let's try one more time. Okay, there we go.
There we
Nice.
go.
Yeah, maybe not as cute. He has a long neck.
He's got a long face.
It's very long.
I don't know.
Why the long face?
Hey, that could be the next one. Nice.
I'm writing it down so that we can remember.
Well, if you want to paint the town red with us, you can come to Nashville in April.
Mhm.
BadlandsMedia.tv/events. We're all going to be there. We're going to hang out. We're going to make Abby's husband do embarrassing stuff because he lost fantasy football.
Oh my
And,
gosh.
uh,
Oh my gosh.
it's
It
gonna
all
be
makes
super fun.
sense now. One day he was like, fuck my life. And I was like, what? He's like, I lost. I was like, well, that's not a big deal. It's just fantasy football. He's like,
No,
Really?
it's like a rite of passage to lose.
one time he told me about this, but this was before he lost. And I totally forgot. So now it all makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's fantasy football punishment Badlands style. The working theory
No.
do like an
God.
impractical jokers kind of thing where we all get to send Brad out to
Oh.
do something embarrassing and run some op at different places throughout the weekend.
Yeah,
That would be
I do
great.
like
It's
that.
gonna be a lot of fun. Badlandsmedia.tv/events. You can come to Gart, Nashville in April and paint the town red with us. Brian said, so he was acting tough guy in the chats, huh? He's like, oh, I'm looking forward to it. Really? He's like, fuck my life behind the scenes. Abby just fucked him.
Oh, we sold him out. We sold him out.
He said, fuck my life again.
Like, now it's gonna be worse.
I love you, babe. It's okay. It's going to be okay. I'll give you emotional support.
Hey, and if you need a sidekick to do any crazy things, I don't care. I'll go with you.
Amen.
Yeah. Solidarity.
All right. I am just looking for something. Hold for processing. Okay. So this week in U.S. history, a couple of things we're going to go through. I pulled a date from January 26th. In the year 1915, we got Rocky Mountain National Park. That was kind of cool.
Hmm.
We also got the state of Michigan on that day in 1837. Michigan became the 26th state. 26th on the 26th. It's their golden statehood, I guess. Something like that. And then on the same day, we had Louisiana leave. Sixth state to secede in 1861. But hold for processing. 1915, we got Rocky Mountain National Park. And this photo, I'm sure, was edited by Jason Miller, but it is the photo that he used, and I thought it was just stunningly beautiful.
Nice.
265,000 acres of stunning alpine landscapes, including Longs Peak and Trail Ridge Road, the highest continuous paved road in the U.S. The park remains one of the most visited national parks and a key part of America's conservation legacy. I've got a video in there. I think it's it's 22 minutes. We're not doing that. But I just wanted to say everybody should hit Rocky Mountain National Park. That should be on your bucket list. See, said that should be on everyone's bucket list. Also on the 26th, we had the Apollo Theater open in Harlem, and Bill Clinton famously declared on television, "I did not have sexual relations."
Oh God.
with Miss Lewinsky. And Bill Clinton showing up in the Epstein files.
Surprise, surprise.
Exciting. Yeah.
Good old Bill. Bill and Hill.
Good old Billy.
Reads Ashe's Substack with all of her accents. I really hope you guys make sure you read them in her accents, because I know that she writes stuff in quotes, and I imagine her saying them with her. Yes.
Okay. So on the 28th, wait, where are we? No, that's fine. On the 28th, we got a Challenger exploding. I was 7. No, I might have been 6. No, I was 7.
Wait, you watched it?
Well, actually, no. So all the school children were watching it, right? But my family had gone spring skiing, or not Christmas time skiing, but after. And we were on our way home. And the pilot came over the speaker on the plane and told us what had happened. But all my friends in school had watched it.
Oh God.
That's crazy.
Kind of great. I was super
So
grateful
traumatic.
after the fact. Felt like it's weird and horrifying, but I was 7, kind of like left out at the time, right? Like you didn't, but I was actually, as I got older, became grateful for that. We also got the Coast Guard on that day, kind of the Swiss Army knife of the armed forces. And you can see the crew of the Challenger. Now, there is a conspiracy theory that these people did not die. There's always
Oh, really?
They're all living still.
I don't know that. Why? What's the purpose? Like, quick summary.
I don't know.
It's not really a summary. There's just, they found a bunch of pictures of these people that look identical to these people with different names. Oh my God.
With different names and different nations.
and everything.
Yeah, like one of them was like a professor or something. Like it was like, it's like
Krista
real
McCullough.
crazy.
She was a school teacher, and this is why all the kids were watching. It was such a big deal that they were sent. It wasn't just that this happened on this day. The run up to this happening, where the school teacher was going into space, was like a months long affair. Really big deal in the schools. Really, so much hype, all eyes on, and then died. Yeah. So crazy thing about this is that, let me find the other one.
Oh, supposedly they did a
Just
baseless
a few days
conspiracy
later,
on them being alive.
on February 1st, we had the Columbia. This one disintegrated during reentry. And
I remember that one.
Yeah, this is 2003. So, more than 20 years later. But they don't know if they died from blunt force trauma, because apparently, according to the sensors and whatnot, their seatbelts weren't like attached, right? They were. They said that it's possible that they died of lack of oxygen because there was a breach. Possible they died from blunt force trauma, or burned up on reentry or whatever. But they all died allegedly.
Yeah.
I have a video of that.
NASA says none of the seat restraints, helmets, and spacesuits used by the doomed crew of the Space Shuttle Columbia worked well as the ship disintegrated during re-entry. All 7 astronauts were killed in the February 2003 accident.
Hold on, that didn't really penetrate at first. Like when I heard this, that is a really weird sentence.
Very strangely.
We're gonna listen to it again.
Do it again.
NASA says none of the seat restraints, helmets, and spacesuits used by the doomed crew of the Space Shuttle Columbia worked well as the ship disintegrated during re-entry.
So if the seatbelts had been better,
That would have saved their
And the
lives.
suits and
They're the
the,
helmets. Those faulty helmets, man.
like
Like,
NASA was like, we have to make a statement. The statement needs to be
It blew up. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly.
But it was because of
That's
the
messed
seatbelts,
up.
Abby. The seatbelts.
they didn't
those-
work well. They weren't broken. They just didn't work well.
new guy writing the script. Let's see what else they say.
All 7 astronauts were killed in the February 2003 accident. The agency is just now releasing a 400-page report that includes graphic details of the tragedy and what happened in those final moments. In it, the agency says the failure of the restraints, helmets, and suits led to lethal trauma. However, it says it's not clear if the astronauts were already dead or just unconscious from the lethal lack of cabin pressure before the blunt force of the spinning out-of-control shuttle would have killed them. The accident was caused
That's
by a hole in the
multiple
shuttle's
things going
left
on
wing
there, then.
that occurred.
Why the
Like, what
focus
kind of when-
on the seatbelts?
Yeah, that doesn't cause your ship to explode because your helmet wasn't on right and your seatbelt wasn't buckled. Like, what the frick happened
It's almost
between that?
it's almost like NASA is like, listen, yeah, the ship disintegrated, but they would have died anyway from lethal trauma because the seatbelts failed, and that's not our fault. Like, what?
2003.
Why the focus on the seatbelts? That's strange.
Yep.
Yeah, that's way
Anyway.
strange.
Right? I think so. All right, what else do we have? The last thing that I had was the 13th Amendment. And I wrote a thing about it. I'd like to read the thing I wrote about it and then get y'all's opinions on it.
Okay.
U.S. House of Representatives passed the 13th Amendment abolishing slavery 119 to 56 on January 31st, 1865. The President Lincoln signed it the next day. Let's talk about it. 13th Amendment was arguably illegitimately ratified through coercion. The historical argument is that slavery was so bad that it made it okay. Abolishing slavery was an imperative. All humans are created in the image of God and all have the same rights from conception the moment their unique DNA is formed. No human has the right to enslave another human. Nonetheless, slavery has existed since the ancient world. Slavery is bad. Never heard anyone seriously argue otherwise. Throughout this journey of marking the historical milestones of our nation in honor of our 250th year, when it comes to the Civil War and its aftermath, we've watched America change. The erosion of its founding principles, the rapid admission of states and the rule violations that enabled them, the rapid growth in size and authorities of the U.S. federal government. To defeat slavery, America was transformed into something else. Rather than extend American liberty and appropriate reparations to the freed slaves, the government enslaved everyone else by inverting the Constitution. Consider that at the founding, the Constitution brings together 3 linked ideas: popular sovereignty, power flows upward from the people; federalism, states retain independent political existence; and consent-based change. Even constitutional change requires agreement, not force. These core principles are explicit in Federalist 43, written by James Madison. Quote, "It moreover equally enables the general and the state governments to originate the amendment of errors as they may be pointed out by the experience on one side or on the other." Article 5 is the anti-coercion clause of the Constitution. When, quote, "when ratified by the legislatures of 3/4 of the several states or by conventions in 3/4 thereof." The states changed the federal government, not the other way around. But during the post-war transition, former Confederate states faced intense federal pressure and supervision. Later, this became explicit. Under the Reconstruction Acts of 1867, Congress imposed military governance in much of the former Confederacy and reconditioned readmission to the representation on specific requirements, including ratification of the 14th Amendment, meaning that you had to ratify it in order to join the Union. So the constitutional question isn't whether slavery should have ended. It should have. The question is whether constitutional legitimacy can be built on a process that treats recognition and compliance as substitutes for consent. If the answer is yes, whenever the cause is righteous, then we normalize and accept that political necessity can convert coercion into constitutional law. It worked, so it was lawful. America was transformed into something else. We have to admit that before we can do anything about it. So the point here is that the federal government took the powers away from the states. They were occupying the southern states, and they had the ability to force them to ratify constitutional amendments. And it wasn't not the abolishing slavery part. It's the precedent set for what the federal government can do to and demand from the states that became explicit in the wake of the Civil War, particularly through that process, which was, I believe, coerced. What do you guys think?
That's brilliant. I just love the breakdown. The fact that you tracked it down to that. And you know, the whole thing where you never waste an opportunity. That was
Never
a way
let a
they could have
crisis go to waste. Yeah.
Yeah, never let a crisis go to waste. That was an area they could insert it. Because you're right. When, let's say, for example, someone is in office that we support and they're doing things that we think are more morally ethical and good, whatever, but they're using a lot of powers that could be used wrongly. You know, we always got to consider, you know, what can a good person do with it? What could a bad person do with it? And then weigh that out. So yeah, I like your take. I never thought about that.
And it's a question of, to abolish slavery, did we have to invert the Constitution?
I don't think so.
There's an argument that yes, we did, because the southern states were seceding, right? So they were leaving over slavery. This is explicit in their resolutions to leave. They very explicitly talk about slavery and its impact on their economy, and they had to keep it. And this was an attack on their state livelihoods, this mandate or impending mandate to abolish slavery. So that's, you know, not in question, in my opinion, because if you go back and you read their words at the time, they were leaving the Union because of slavery.
So they had to bring them in. Such a balanced game of chess. You know what I mean? Wow.
And authorities, right? It's where do the authorities lie? And does the union have the right to demand that, you know, you can't have these institutions, you can't have slavery to join the union? I would argue yes. Right? I mean, the premise is we have the right to decide, right? We, the people, have the right to decide. If the majority of the states say we're not going to do this, the problem is that it wasn't really that the majority of the states said it. It was that it coerced. And because the cause was so just, we allowed that coercion to happen. And I think that we have allowed coercion to happen a lot more since then because that precedent stood.
Yeah. Dude, brilliant.
That, yeah. I mean, if you think about it, like, I mean, if you're thinking like Patriot Act wouldn't have been a thing. Like, if like we wouldn't have gotten that far down the line if we hadn't set that precedent. So yeah, I could see that for sure.
Yeah. Good point, Ashe. You're always thinking. You know what I mean?
It's not an easy. There's not an easy black and white answer to this,
right? Because
we're talking. It's you can extend similar arguments to abortion right now, right? It is so unique human DNA forms a unique human, and all humans have a right to life, but that unique human is residing inside of another human. What length do you go to solve that problem? This is not. It's not. This is not an easy moral answer. It's a confounding question because of the way it's set up, and it's less confounding when we're talking about chattel slavery, right? That's
yes.
evil.
That's I was going to say that.
Yeah, no. It's not as confounding. But when you consider at the time the abolishment of slavery to the southern states was viewed as an attack on their institutions and livelihood. Their economies would collapse as a result of this. And I'm not saying that's a morally justified position to hold. I'm just saying it's one that was held. And you know, when you try to how could this happen kind of thing, right? I don't know. It's not easy, but that is this week in U.S. history.
Sorry, I'm still thinking.
Yeah, I know, right?
Bring everybody down with slavery. Sorry about that.
Because it's like if the federal government's like, hey, you guys can't use this type of machine to create these vehicles, right, in your factories. They'll be like, what do you mean? You're outlining my way to make my vehicles. That's freaking, you know, the slave. I know they were the slave, but they were the tool, right? So what the fuck? Dang it.
Yeah.
This is good. We need to keep on taking these things in and keep reevaluating our concepts or what we believe in. But yeah, that's wild.
Well, I
agree
think
with
like nowadays, like when you look at all of when they're trying to pass stuff into law, when you go and vote, right? There'll be like the craziest thing. It's like, do you want to have our sidewalks repaved and also you're not allowed to use your phone at 9 p.m. Like none of them are just like, this is the reason, this is what we're doing, and this is why. Now it's all like shove as much crap in there. Like there's the one main thing, and then there's all this other stuff where you're just like, whatever, I don't really care. And then you say yes, and then now we've all voted for like we all have to wear alien ears on Sundays or something.
Right.
I would
just, but we all
would do.
You know,
by enforcement of the law.
Indeed. I want to paint the town red whenever I want to. Foxhounds must be red.
Oh, all right. Where are we going next? We're going. Should we do your segment?
Yes.
Sure. We can. I mean,
so
it's,
cute in your little pink shirt.
thanks. Well, it kind of goes in hand. You guys should absolutely buy some soft disclosure.
All right, let me
So
pull
that
the
you
ad
can-
as a
Yes,
lead
go ahead.
in to your segment.
Perfect.
The following ad is rated M for mature. Soft Disclosure wants you to get naked this Valentine's Day with limited edition his and her bundles that save you 20% off the individual retail prices. Proprietary oil infusions, grass-finished beef tallow, goat's milk from American goats, locally grown herbs and ingredients. Soft Disclosure is putting America First fruits on your skin.
And for these sexy bundles, we've added an all-new boar's haired beard brush and a solid jade gua sha. And the reason I'm here is because Alpha doesn't know how to say these words.
Gusha. His, hers. We need a moment to calm down. Don't hide your skin. Disclose it. Get naked this Valentine's Day with Soft Disclosure. Head over to softdisclosure.com and save 20% off individual retail prices with our his and hers customizable bundles, and use promo code NAKED to save 15% off the rest of the site. These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. Promo code does not apply to bundle discounts.
I need to watch that.
That was
What
great.
commercials every time they surprise me. I'm like, what? Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Well, that ad went through a bit of an evolution. I'm pretty sure I sexually assaulted Abbey by asking her to read the first script. So we got to a good place in the end.
Now I need to know what the first.
No,
No.
we're not doing that.
Wait, who changed my name?
Oh, I meant to change it back after your segment.
Oh my gosh.
I just noticed that Brian had wrote something in the chat because someone wrote Professor Lupo. I was like, what in the world is Brian typing?
My bad.
I didn't even notice it right now.
Yeah. So,
So we-
soft
is it
disclosure,
Gasha or
Valentine's.
Guasha?
Get your Valentine's bundles for your Valentine's Day. Make sure that you purchase by February 7th so it can be there in time for Valentine's Day, which is my favorite thing ever. And it is called a gua sha, but we're calling it a goo sha. We actually have goo sha on the site because
Nice.
Alpha Inca. I sent him an audio file of how to say it. I've made like, here's the pronunciation. We still got goo sha.
So from what I heard during Y Chromes, he said that it was spelled like phonetically, supposedly, and it was spelled goo sha. That's what he said.
That's what he said.
Mm.
Hold
Well,
for
I mean, we could. What if we made them like of epoxy? Because then we could call them goo schwa because they're goo. Like it's hard.
You're so
make our own
brilliant.
proprietary. Goo. Now I can't even say Shaw. Goo Shaw. Is that what we're saying?
Yeah, that's a goo sha.
Goo Shaw. Got it.
Yes. But yes, speaking of the goo sha or the gua sha, there is a way to use it and actually a really good reason to use it. So we've talked about lymphatic drainage before on this show and how beneficial it is. And when I did that video the last time, I said you could just use your fingers, which is totally fine. Still works just as good. You can use your hands when you're in a pinch, but there are tools that we can actually use, and they're actually specifically designed to help get that liquid and just whatever gunk is in your face moving. And I did make a video for you guys to be able to kind of see how you're going to do it. And it is on the Soft Disclosure website. So if you go to, I think, the Valentine's Day bundle, or if you go to the actual Gua Sha, Valentine's Day bundle, you can find it under the How to Use tab. There's a link there for you to click on for you to watch this video whenever you want. But yeah,
so you need to go back to it for reference, which I
Yes.
certainly do. You know, I want to bookmark this and keep it handy, but everybody can watch it right now. World premiere
first, though.
Okay.
Why do we keep saying Valentine's Day?
Because Alpha said it.
Oh,
That's what Alpha says in the video. Did you not pick that up? He says it like 3 times in the
Oh,
video.
I
It
just
says
Valentine's.
Valentine's.
Oh my,
no.
yeah. I'm just gonna play just the beginning of it so you guys can hear.
No.
The following ad is rated M for mature. Soft Disclosure wants you to get naked this Valentine's Day with limited edition his and her bundle.
he does.
Yeah, he says it again in the middle and at the end.
That's the Mexican in him. He can't help it.
That's what happens when you work undercover in the hood.
Allegedly.
It's always Valentine's.
The world premiere
Okay.
of Jackie's face gunk video.
Wait, we have to start it over.
Let me start it.
All right.
That was so freaking good.
Yeah. Educational.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, great tutorial, amazing tutorial, and I see why you're doing what you're doing. What's the pressure? Like, how much pressure? Are we talking like hard?
No, we're not doing super hard. We're doing medium pressure. You're not trying to like leave marks on yourself. You're not trying to abuse yourself. You really are just trying to get it moving. It all lives kind of on the surface, so you don't need too much pressure. Especially around like your eyes, you're gonna give yourself a black eye if you do it too hard.
Yeah.
So definitely don't do that. Medium pressure, you really just like you're taking the reason why you have the stone is to, you're putting a little bit of pressure in, but it really is just to move the stuff on your surface.
And even, it's like even pressure. Sorry.
Yes, yeah, even pressure throughout. And then naturally, Nikki asked, why do we start with the armpits? Kind of, that's the first place where your lymphs are. And that's why we're activating all of our lymph nodes. So if we start, the reason I started from the bottom is because you kind of want just like a plumbing system. You want to start at the bottom, get all the junk moving from there, so that as you work your way up, it has a place to drain out. So that's
You're
why
at
we
the
start from
unclog the
bottom.
drain, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and it
makes
also
sense.
stops, the little things you get on your arm, like when you have the little, I don't
Oh
know.
yeah,
what
the
they're
fat, the little
those
fat
things,
things.
doing those lymphatic massages actually will help reduce that.
Wait,
a
what little thing? What little thing
yeah,
do we
what
have?
Like if you have like a pocket of like if you look and you see like your armpit
You wear like a
has
tank top. and you have like that little extra
A little
An
pooch.
extra bulge.
Yeah.
Like a little pooch. It
Oh
looks
my
it
gosh,
looks like a
I have
vagina
one of
armpit
those.
kind of thing.
Oh, great, Jack.
Vagina armpit.
It,
Okay.
it looks like a vagina armpit.
Happy Valentine's Day.
It's a vagina.
Yeah, but no, the lymphatic drainage actually will reduce that or like get rid of that. It's
No
it's crazy.
freaking way. Okay, I gotta do this. I
Right.
gotta do this.
Yeah,
That's great.
definitely now. You heard it
You
here
don't want
first. Get rid of your
Fight
vagina.
the vagina pit. Fight the vagina pit.
Softdisclosure.com.
I feel like that needs to be merch now.
Stop
Yes.
vagina pit in its tracks.
Stop vagina pit.
All right.
Okay.
But yes, the gua shas come in the Valentine's Day bundle, so make sure, and it comes with the moisturizer too, so you're getting the combo deal there.
Mhm.
Were you using the beard oil there?
I was the
Does it work
unscented beard oil.
Yeah, Annie says a lot. Like, I wish we had, named it more of a face oil, because it is a beard oil, and it definitely is working on making the beard softer. I don't know, Christy and Jackie, if you have noticed that in your menfolk, but I certainly have. We also have in those bundles new beard brushes. Yeah,
Yes.
Those are so nice.
they're fantastic.
Wow.
So that's the place to get them. And you can just brush beard, but also your eyebrows. If you're a hairy man, your chest hair, maybe back hair, take her all, be groomed from top to bottom. It's Valentine's Day. Softdisclosure.com, promo code Badlands. And Jackie, so on the Soft Disclosure website is the how-to video for people that want to go back and watch it, because definitely if you're going to go through and do all of that, there's a lot of instruction. There's a ton of instructions in there that I did not memorize yet.
So if you go to the bundle, and I'm pulling it in so that I can show you guys exactly how to do it. So here's the bundle. If you go, and here you go.
Gosh, the chat is giving us a run for our money.
Oh my gosh.
A Valentine's Day bundle. Okay. Obviously you can choose your lotion, choose a lip balm, and then choose a tallow bar scent, and then the gusha. You keep scrolling, you see where it says how to use.
Oh, sweet.
You click the video tutorial.
Nice.
It'll take you.
Love it.
That is so cool.
Mhm.
Isn't it great making good content that is actually good for your body and soul? I don't know. There's just something good about it. Like,
I
take it
had
back.
so much fun making it last week. And so literally right after the show, Ash was like, we need this video. And I was like, okay, say less. So I went to TJ Maxx, got myself just a stainless steel one, because I was like, I didn't want to use this other one that I had. And made the video Tuesday, edited that day, and then send it over to Cheryl to put on the website.
Yeah.
Fantastic. And we're all going to have less face gunk and vagina pits, apparently. So
no vagina pits.
Problems you didn't know we were solving for you.
Vagina
Are now
pitless.
solved.
You're welcome.
Oh boy.
Right.
All right. Where are we going next? Abby, what do you have for us? I think you have something wholesome and nice and wonderful.
Oh, well, it was a craft. It was something. So I have an obsession for crystals, right? I love crystals. I love crystals. I love rocks. I love glass. I love diamonds, like anything shiny. And I was like, and even in my room, I have all these lights and things. I'm like, why is it that I love all these things? And I realized I love light. That's what I really love, right? But so to go back to the crystal thing, I'm like, there's got to be some cool crafts out there where you can make crystals, like, science experiment stuff.
I forgot.
So I found people doing it with the pipe cleaners, sticking it in the borax, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, and it turns out other people had the idea, but this kind of came to me randomly because I have a bunch of silk flowers, and I decided to do it with a silk flower. So I put together a video, and I think it turned out absolutely beautiful. So this is a tutorial, guys, on how to make a rose crystal flower. So these are the crystals I made last night. and they're so pretty. Like you just don't quite, like, this is not looking quite like a geo. So I'm going to do the same recipe again and do it to this rose. It's a fabric rose, right? And so, in theory, crystals should formulate. Okay, so your number one ingredient is borax. I put in about, like, almost close to a cup inside of this jar, I felt, and it wasn't enough crystals. So I'm gonna go crazy. I'm going to pour this with hot water. Now we're going to use a cup of this bad boy. And it's okay, we're probably gonna end up using more. I'm guessing. There we go. There's a little more. I'm gonna put this in here. So everything's dissolved right now, so I think I'm gonna add a little bit more. It's gonna go straight in there. I'm gonna take a pencil. I'm just gonna dip this. Oh my goodness, it feels heavy right away. Oh my gosh. Now we don't want it touching the bottom because we don't want it to flare out. I don't know if you guys see what I'm doing. Over, cross it over. Ouch. It looks fairly fitted. We keep that in place. Alright, so after a lot of struggle, we got it submerged. Okay, so I did this. I'm looking at the clock, it's 5:42. So in a couple hours, they should start forming. And usually, like I said, it was about 6 hours for me. They were pretty much finished. I think that they're ready. So let's see what the roses turned out to be. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Are you guys seeing this? The rose is to die for. I would recommend everybody do this craft. I'm just blown away right now. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine 3 of them? I can't wait to make more. It's definitely a must-do craft.
So cool.
I love
That
it.
is so cool.
It's science and crafting, and I don't know, it's so beautiful.
Well,
I'm always doing something.
I have an idea for your next one to do
What?
with the borax crystals because it reminded me of something I saw. I put it at the bottom if you guys want to pull it up.
What is it? What in there?
So you can do the crystallizing with a book.
No way.
It looks so cool. I don't know how.
Oh, snap.
I already know this is going to be amazing. She added glitter too.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
They take off some of the extras, I think. Yeah. Look at
Oh.
That's really cool.
Do they stay? Do the crystals stay? Like they don't like
melt or anything?
Yeah.
Okay, so they are kind of like salt based, right? So when it's exposed to moisture in the air, it's going to slowly degrade. You know, they're going to slowly start changing. However, I did look online, and supposedly you can take like a polyurethane spray,
Seal it.
spray it over it, and technically seal it. I don't know how it would work because there might still be water. I don't know, but some people said it worked fine. But for the time being, I mean, it's good for months and months. You could do it for weddings or like a table center things. I don't know. It's super fun though. And
Okay,
a great
questions
craft to
from
do
the
with
chat.
kids.
Oh, okay.
There are questions from the chat. Can this be done with a real rose from natural?
You know, you should try it. You should try it. Because when you put it in, just make sure it's not like boiling hot water, obviously. You mix it in when it's hot, but then you don't want to wilt the rose. I mean, the concept is it'll cling to anything that has texture. So I think it could technically work on a real rose.
I would guess.
All right, so
Mhm.
Nikki, you need to do that and she has a rose bush in her front yard and is planning on doing it with her child. So you have to let us know
Try it.
what happens. I thought there was another. How long does it take to dry from Scheisler?
You mean when you just pull it out? If you pull it out, you just pat it dry.
in total, I think. Oh, really? It's just
Yeah.
dry.
Yeah. So you just stick it in there. It becomes hard like rock. Hold on. Where did I put it? Put it somewhere. Let me grab it.
When doing that to a pine cone looks so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. It does sound
Okay, just so you guys, I don't know if you can hear this.
Oh, it's hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like hard, like a
and
rock.
every
It's so
every
beautiful.
surface of the soft flower. is
Okay,
covered.
put my headphones in.
Oh.
What?
So every surface of the soft flower is covered, so there's no part that has to dry, I think is what you're saying, right?
Yes. Yeah. You just have it sit in the water solution, pull it out, and it's ready to go. And yeah, it's just so pretty.
Do you think it would work if you put food coloring in with the borax mixture?
Oh yeah.
I don't see
Yeah,
why not.
people have done all kinds of different mixes. We're gonna start throwing all kinds of things in borax mixture.
How long?
borax
Iguanas.
does a lot of. Oh well.
Don't do that to an iguana.
I'll give him a little like snorkel for his nose.
Crystal iguana.
Crystallize him, but he
You can make them armor to keep them warm.
Oh yes.
Bro.
Or to
You
stop.
could use it though for cool crafts, like
A crow was trying to carry one, like not a big one, like
You
a
rescued it.
crow about that big.
You
Was
saved it.
trying to carry one of the little iguanas away.
Good.
And I like
Take it
stopped
away.
him and I hit him in a bush.
No,
I know
take
that I
him away.
shouldn't because
Wait, you
they're-
I thought you
Take
were
him away.
the crow.
Kill it.
in the-
with the iguana, just whacked him with the iguana.
I feel like you need an iguana shelter.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because you guys can't keep your eyes out on the backyard all day long and watch to make sure that how you've lined them up, they're not going to get picked off by birds of prey.
Well, they
So-
woke up. We put them where they were warm, so they
A little
had a
iguana
chance-
door where they can go in and out when they warm up.
Well,
I love the one
unfortunately, they're such a nuisance. They're such a nuisance. There
Kill
were
them all.
that got out and they lay like 100 eggs at once. And you have
Terrible.
predators. Like there's a lot of negatives, but Johnny was carrying one in his mouth, and I was very concerned that it died. But I put him out in the sun today, and
Good
he's
boy.
alive. So
Nice.
yay for that. one.
No.
But by and large, iguanas are a major problem
Right.
for being cute little lizard dudes.
Yeah.
They're not cute.
Well, I have videos. I have videos.
Cuter
Those
than
videos
not
I want to watch.
Yeah, the videos are good. I love the videos. But yeah, I know how it goes when you have creatures and they're so cute and wonderful or whatever. Maybe you hate lizards, but when they are a nuisance, then it's like, no, they're not cute anymore.
Yeah,
Kill
like,
them. You said
you know,
like, with the
Hold on, because we're moving off the topic and there's more questions about your craft.
oh, sorry.
I don't want to. I don't.
lizard
I don't
crap.
So
Iguana.
Sheila wants to know, how long did you keep it in there?
So I pulled it out. A lot of people said have it sit overnight, but when I started it and I clocked it, it was done by 6 hours. So
6 hours.
stick it in there, have it sit for 6 hours, pull it out,
That's
and
what-
it's cool. You can do food coloring, like what Jackie said, because I did see people do that. Pipe cleaners are a common one that people use. You can make all kinds of shapes with pipe cleaners, put it in, and it sticks to them really well. So yeah, it's fun.
Excellent. Looking to see if there are any. We already talked about. food
Someone asked
coloring.
what do you add besides just the borax and hot water?
Just borax.
Okay.
Yeah.
borax
it's-
and hot water. Is there
Yeah.
a ratio? Because I noticed you dumped extra in. How did you decide?
I did 1 quart in a cup, and it just, how I decided was I just had water and I kept on pouring, and you keep stirring until like you want it to keep on dissolving. But let's say you keep pouring more and then it doesn't dissolve on the bottom, then you've put the amount that you can fully put in the water
Exactly.
solution.
Yeah.
Right. So when it starts to build up in the bottom, no matter what you do, then you're good to go. The extra crystals are fine, but then you know that the water is like crystallized.
And that's basically, that goes for anything. That if you're like mixing water and salt, that same thing happens. If you keep putting salt in and it doesn't mix in, then you know that you have like reached your maximum.
hit the limit.
Yeah.
Maxed it out.
Yeah.
Awesome.
With salt, it's salinization.
Yes.
But so with borax, you can do a bunch of other stuff too. You can clean with it. You can also, so you know that taro ant killer. I don't know if everyone has problems like we have in Florida with ants, but you mix borax with water and sugar.
Ooh.
The ants
genocide
will eat it and take it back home and give it to
No
everyone
way.
and kill all the ants.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And it works for red ants, black ants, those little sugary ants that kind of look like spiders. I don't even know what those are. But yes, borax it can be used as fertilizer for different palm trees.
Laundry detergent.
Laundry.
Yep.
You can do so much with borax.
That's the only way my mom uses it in her laundry. And when my mom does the laundry, it's like heaven. Never ever.
Anybody else does the laundry. Well, I guess if Brian's doing my laundry, I might have a panic attack. But
yeah.
Yeah. Cool. All right. Well, that was beautiful, Abby. Thank you for sharing.
Yes.
That was awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. It's always good to do some fun stuff. It's crazy because like we do a lot of, online shows and things like that. But then it's really good to balance your life and go like, I'm just going to do some fun today. Like me and Brad were down at the property yesterday, putting up a fence kennel thing for Sparky. So he doesn't have to just be tied up when we're down there. He could actually run around when we're working, So yeah, got to touch some grass sometimes.
Yep.
Good stuff. All right. Where are we going next, ladies?
Well, Christy, you can go.
Yeah.
And then I just have Super Bowl snacks. I just have 4. So that's all I have.
well, I have the short little iguana videos that we can show, and then I have a presentation on ancient curse words.
Perfect.
Oh heck yeah.
So
we were already talking about the iguana, so that's perfect timing.
Mhm.
I'll share my screen about the iguanas. So this is what I sent to you guys, but this is after we lined up the little iguanas. I think that's this video.
Welcome to winter in South Florida.
Yes. Oh
Kill them all.
One ran.
Well, Iggy's.
They don't look like they're
I'd love to see what you do if you were there, Jackie.
Kill them.
Drop kick him in the box.
So fake, because they're not moving.
Yeah, right.
It looks like they're like plastic toy ones.
And it was windy as heck. I'm sure you can hear it in the.
Yeah.
All right, there's that one.
Poor guys. Like, please don't kill us.
So they're playing dead, right?
They're like
Kinda.
frozen.
Paralyzed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're
Yeah,
paralyzed.
they're cold blooded.
Oh, okay.
So
So then they just
Check it and see.
Wait, where's the other video? Oh, here's this video. This one. Oh, wait, pause. Oh, share the screen. All right. This was when we first went outside. This is where we found them originally. And ignore the dog poop.
I don't see anything.
Not yet. He's frozen there. He cannot move.
Number 1.
This guy's holding on for dear life to his that branch.
Number 2. Johnny.
Ooh, a treat.
Poor Johnny. He's like, I'm just trying to do my job, man.
Ignore the disaster of my backyard.
Cash.
Yep. And then these ones.
Number 3.
You can see a little neck thingy move.
Just leave
Throw
him.
him.
He's breathing.
Fetch.
All the iguana hears is fee, fi, fo,
This one
Oh,
doesn't rise
God.
up almost.
They all just fell out the tree.
Yep.
This one.
Isn't there a warning
the
about this?
Yes, yeah.
Warning falling iguanas?
Mm-hmm. And then one moved, and let me see if I can get it. No, this one. He moved and then paralyzed himself like this
Oh, nice.
in the pool. He stayed there overnight like that. He didn't even move. Like
He's a
stayed
true
there,
Florida boy.
didn't float away. Nothing. Just that's the one that you saw Brian pick up in Wycrows.
Yeah, when he's about to bring it into your house
Yeah.
to warm up and wreak havoc.
Those were that was yesterday, and then I found the one in the front yard this morning trying to be carried off by a crow.
Poor dude.
Good times.
Yep. All right. So now we have my.
I can tell you, we do not have this problem in Colorado. It's one of the rare problems that you have in Florida that we don't have. We
You don't have to
problems.
fight iguanas, but you do
We
have
don't
to fight
We do have wolves.
the
Yeah.
homeless too.
Yeah, well, we have coyotes, which are like
Trendeagra.
Chindeagra.
Wolves. Communism, but in like an overtly gay form of communism.
Nice.
But we do not have falling iguanas.
Mhm. That is, that in like Hawaii they have notices on the palm trees for falling coconuts because they've killed so many people.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
I didn't
because
know
the trees are so big or so tall. They're like, watch for falling coconuts. Yeah, I think it's definitely more than shark bite victims. So
I could see that.
we should tell Bernie Bright to stay away from the coconut palms.
Yeah, new
in
fear
Hawaii.
just dropped.
Yeah, right. Just dropped a coconut on your head. I'm wondering, do you guys want to find words to use instead of the normal run-of-the-mill curse words?
I really do.
Yes.
Well, zounds. Forgotten curse words revival. Swap out your F-bombs for Victorian flair.
Zounds.
Zounds.
I'm so excited.
Why old swears rule? Old-timey curses pack a hilarious punch from godly origins. Modern swears evolved from these. Time to resurrect these classy roasts. Which it was surprising how many were related to the godly zingers. So zounds came from. I have more description of this in the next slide, so don't worry. Zounds is short for God's wounds. So Jesus's scars. Say it for damn. Gadzooks. That one I thought was like from a cartoon or like Hanna-Barbera or something, but it actually means God's hooks / nails. So it's fiction vibes.
That's dark.
Shock in the 1700s. Splud. I think that's how you say it, right? You might have to
Splud.
Splud. God's blood.
Blood you.
Yes, there we go. God, bloody rage. Drat. Which is another one that I thought was a cartoon thing. God wrong. Prim.
Damn. These are hardcore.
Right? So, Gadzooks. Minced oath for God's hooks or God's nails, referring to Christ's crucifixion nails. 17th century exclamation of surprise or anger, popularized by Elizabethan Restoration drama to dodge the blasphemy fines.
I feel like this is more blasphemous.
They got fined. So wait, they got fined for saying blasphemies, so they changed the words for real.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, that's kind of what we do now when we say, "Oh, darn it!" Like, crackers. I don't know. I've never.
I feel like this.
Crackers.
I've never.
Damn it, or God's hooks. Like I feel like that's
Gadzooks.
more blasphemous.
Well, you're being tricky, and you replace the O with a K there.
They'll never know what we mean.
Yes, they'll never catch us. So, splud. Short for God's blood, invoking Jesus's blood from the cross. Common in Shakespeare, i.e., Hamlet. Splud, do you think I am easier? I want to know what the rest of that line is, actually. No, easier than what? Early 1600s oaths for emphasis. Bold even then.
And more blasphemous.
Zounds. From God's wounds, swearing by Jesus's crucifixion scars, 1500s to 1700s staple, started as Z wounds, softened over time, peaked in theater post 1606. Anti-Blasphemy Act, which I feel like we need to know what this Blasphemy Act is. This anti-blasphemy. I want to know like what the fines are. Someone needs to.
It's pretty clear that swear words were actually like using the Lord's name in this sense, right?
Yeah.
And that's interesting because that does put kind of a big moral problem with saying, words that are, if you're a Christian, saying words that are outright blasphemous. But that same spirit has been applied in modernity to words that I don't think like are the F word or to say shit or something like, where do those come from?
Right. I think
they come from blasphemy because we're treating them as though they come from blasphemy. And that feels like a bit of a rug.
Yeah. I didn't get into the full history of the curse words that we use now, but that's definitely something I could do for the next one. I was just thinking of all the fun things that you can say instead of the F word and all sorts of other things. But
so I just looked up where I just asked ChatGPT, where does fuck come from? Okay. The word
right in for it.
The word fuck comes from early Germanic language roots and is very old, though its exact first appearance in English is debated. It traces back to Proto-Germanic roots like fuk or folk, meaning to strike, thrust, or copulate.
Okay.
Related words appear across Germanic languages. Ficken, to have sex. Dutch is volken, to breathe. Volka, Swedish, to strike or to mate. One of the earliest written examples appears around the 1400s in coded or Latinized form. So the Latinxes made it dirty is what I'm reading from this. Scribes often disguised taboo words. A famous early example is the name.
Oh no.
Roger Fuka by the navel.
That's made up.
I am not kidding. I'm going to put this in the chat.
There's no way.
So you guys know
made up.
Make that up.
No way.
Likely a joke or an insult rather than a literal description.
Can we get a shirt with that name?
It is not an acronym for fornication under consent of the king or for unlawful carnal knowledge. These are modern folk etymologies with no historical basis. So, to sum up, Germanic, Dutch, or Swedish, ficken, folken, faka, is where we get the word fuck. That is not taking the Lord's name in vain. It's talking about sex. So potentially that's somewhat problematic. But why are we treating a word talking about sex the same way that we treat outright blasphemy? Seems like speech codes became very effective, and so people wanted to extend them. I will rest there.
Right. Straight up.
Can you just say the different kinds of saying the word again? Just
Fieken, that's German. Folken, Dutch,
Volka.
Swedish. Fieken, Folken, Baka.
That's my favorite thing.
All right. Someone clip that, please.
Yes. I had to get her to say it again. No. So drat is a corruption of the phrase God wrought. May God rot it / them. Those are pronouns, if you weren't sure. I'm just kidding. Mid 18th century frustration, vent, prim Victorian favorite, less holy, more curse wishing. So drat, how do you get? I get drat from God rot.
I don't.
Wouldn't it be like rot?
They had to hide the God part.
Mm-hmm.
That's the whole point of these words being created is because there were blasphemy 1606 Anti-Blasphemy Act. I'm gonna look that up.
Well, that's what I was saying. Like, I want to know what the
I did look up the blasphemy acts in America, and they did have them. It says that the laws were rooted in colonial era of Christianity, with prosecutions continuing in the 20th century. However, these laws have been rendered largely unenforceable and unconstitutional. And that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Like, how could it be like, you can't speak? Like, that's a violation right there. So, yeah. I don't know. It's messed up.
Right. Well, I'm just wondering how, like, some of them, zounds, like God's wounds or Z wounds, however that is, that all makes sense how you got to zounds. But how do you get from God rot to drat? That
You can't say so.
I
Draught,
think
draught would
Draught,
make
draught.
sense.
yeah,
Yes.
that's what I was gonna say.
Okay.
Like the D from God, and then like
Yeah.
the last maybe like the last 4 letters kind of thing.
Yeah. So why did they change the A instead
Because
of
Maybe it was a
they're-
stroke
because
of the pen.
because they can't say God rot. The forbidden phrase is God rot, right? So they have to change it so that they can say something that the authorities aren't going to know they're trying to say God rot.
Hmm.
So they change letters in both.
Mhm. Well, I'm just saying that it's not as obvious
Yeah.
as the rest is what I'm saying. But I mean, maybe it was an O and it became an A or something over the course of time. But
My tab on ChatGPT right now says etymology of fuck. Staring right at me.
That is
like-
stateable.
so
Okay, 1606 anti-blasphemy law you're thinking of is the English statute commonly called the Act to Restrain Abuses of Players, passed by Parliament during the reign of King James I. It targeted profanity and irreverent religious language in stage plays.
mm,
It was going after so these words then were likely popularized by like Shakespeare and other playwrights, and they were trying to say the words without getting in trouble for saying the words.
I wonder what the punishment was.
Like this.
politically correct, literally.
Anybody get that reference, or am I just surrounded by millennials? Nobody? No.
I know what it is, but not from.
I couldn't
know
tell
from
you.
other people
I have
tell-
seen it.
Okay.
I get it, but like I couldn't explain
Chat.
it.
I feel like some people in chat will know what I'm talking about, but I'm going to find the clip for you guys. So
Okay.
you can keep going.
So modern versus old timey matchups. So for shit, you would use phi or pox, meaning
pox.
yeah, like pox on
That's a load of pox.
yeah, holy pox. No wait, I'm trying to think of things that when you say pox. I forgot my socks. I don't know. That rhymes. Fuck, fusty, or
Busty.
fusty, or
Busty
name.
sounds like busty. I like it.
Well, fusty is
You're
just
supposed to-
male sex.
oh yes. Fusty it
man.
is.
Are you done with that fusty guy? Asshole, varlet, or coxcomb.
Coxcomb.
I love it. The description of what coxcomb is a rooster fool, and I also like that as well. But I'm just giving you things you could say instead of these words.
Varlet is good. That would definitely take in that one.
Mhm.
Fusty, not bad either.
Yes, I agree.
I like it.
I didn't actually. I don't know termagant, termagant, maybe.
Meaning nagging hag.
Oh god.
Why not just say nagging hag?
I mean, I'm gonna.
Honest.
So yeah.
Confound instead of damn it, confound it! Exclamation of frustration. We got other ones. Balderdash
That's
or
it. That's the one.
hogwash. Yes, those two are great. I love those.
Love it.
And rotter.
Eh.
It's
Varlet.
a lowly servant that is contemptible. Trollop. I love trollop.
Trollop is good.
Trollop is good.
Yep. Instead of bitch. Damn. Poppycock or
Yes.
fiddlesticks. Silly twaddle actually is a description, but I think that's fun as well.
You silly twaddle.
Yep.
I love
Bastard, bugger, or blighter. Sodomy swear or annoying.
Sodomy swear. Yeah, I guess I'm there.
Bugger means, which is, but I mean, I guess. Anyways,
Bugger
idiot.
off.
So idiot, you can use coxcomb again. That one's a good one. Poppycock is also one that you can use for
Versatile.
many
Yep.
versatile things. Beetle-headed.
Another rooster fool. Apparently that was a big insult, huh?
Yep, and bug brain dimwit. I think these are the descriptions of what the word it means. So I mean, beetle-headed obviously would mean that you're
Go back to the page before real quick. Varlet. Okay, gotta remember. Varlets and trollops.
Varlets and trollops. Fusty. Fusty's the one for me.
Varlets and trollops, the lot of you.
The lot of you. A pox on all your houses.
Yes.
Poppycock.
All right. So these ones are.
This is the cheat sheet we need.
Yep. This is the cheat sheet. So I have a more modern one, and a more modern as in like the 50s and 60s, and then I have the old timey one. So we got horse feathers, hogwash, malarkey, balderdash, poppycock, Great Caesar's ghost, and nonsense. For fuck, we have fiddlesticks, thunderation.
I've never heard of that one.
Jumping Jehoshaphat.
I love that one so much.
I know
that I've heard people say, like old, people who are
Yes.
no longer with us because they were old when I was a child. But like
Yes.
that was, yeah. Can't remember.
Consarnate,
That one.
daggummit, tarnation, thunder and blazes. I've heard
Let's start saying that.
yes. Bitch, hateful harpy, sourpuss, old battle axe, cantankerous coot,
Yes.
amazing, shrew, fuss budget, cross patch. That one I don't get. The last two I don't really get. I
Crosspatch.
can look into that further. Asshole, blowhard, nincompoop, cockeyed buffoon. This one I've never heard. Jackanapes.
Jackanapes.
Or is it Jackanapes?
Oh.
God.
If you're
Why are you such
spicy.
a jackanape?
Jackanape.
Like a scape.
Gallywags.
Bounder and rascal. And then more modern ones would be dang it, darn it, blast it, doggone it, rats, crud muffins, cheese and rice. Oh, and crackers. I coined it earlier. Oh, crackers.
And fudge that noise.
Yep. So I know Abbey always uses frick.
Yeah, freaking fricks.
Yeah, fudge. Freaking. One of my friends, he says frickin' like before every sentence. One time I tallied it, and he'll be like, "Yeah, I went to the freaking store, and you freaking don't know what I freaking saw. Can you freaking believe?" Like he will say his whole sentence will have frickin' at the beginning of it. Flip, fork, fudgesicle, funk, and one I've never heard.
Holy flip flops!
Use
Florida.
I also for bitch I like drama llama, nasty nugget.
I feel like
Sass
it's a little bit
monster.
of an insult to llamas, though. They're
I know.
not dramatic. They're actually quite, regal.
Yep. Some of these sound like names that I'll randomly call my dogs.
Yo, nasty nugget, get over here.
You little nasty nugget. And another one that I don't think I'll be using is witchy pants.
Oh, I'm definitely going to tell the cat he's being a sass monster now.
Oh,
he's screaming.
Asshole. I do very much like butt nugget.
Yes, I love that one.
Dingus, turkey, butthead. I just made this so that I could just say all these words out
Dingus
loud.
turkey bucket. Those guys are dingus turkey buttheads.
Oh, see, you can use them all together. We can use them like
Get
crud,
creative with
crud muffins, freaking drama turkey shizzle. Shit, sugar, shucks, shoot, crud, shizzle, shark bait,
Tattoo teacher.
of a nutcracker.
Son of a nutcracker. Tattoo teacher say all of these sound like they should end with Batman.
Yeah,
Yes. Flip fork fudgesicle, Batman. It holds up. Holds up, babe.
I do. Yeah, that was pretty good. That was creative.
Yeah.
I do also like that meme where it's like, keep your curses creative, call someone a piece of fuck, or like mixing all of the like phrases together, and I'm just like, yes, I'm here for that. But to end my wonderful swear swapping show, I will say, may your language be colorful, your insults antiquated, and your enemies thoroughly befuddled. Now go forth and swear like it's 1799. Confound it.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Well,
That was
done. Loved
brilliant.
it.
And we might have
Varlet
to do. I might
control.
have to do a history of the actual ones another time. But
Yeah, they're fun.
Mm-hmm.
That would be fun.
Gummit.
Right.
Was that one?
That was good. I need those cheat sheets.
right.
I have to
I'll
go back
post
and
them.
screen
I'll
grab.
post
Yeah,
them.
post that so we can pull those. Because Brian has now told me that I'm only allowed to use those words from now
Oh.
on. Ash, you are forbidden from using contemporary swear words and must use these from now on. And I said challenge accepted, so I'm going to give it a shot.
I
But
think that you
no
can do it.
promises because I really do enjoy contemporary swear words.
I do. I don't even notice sometimes when I do it.
Yeah, because they're just the word that works in that moment, and it's hard to see another way, another dadgummit. Hard to think through how to
There's-
come back at those varlets and trollops.
Yes, those varlets and trollops.
The
They're just
floodlight.
yeah. It's
Confounding, even.
it's even.
All right. So for my segment this week, I was going to do breastfeeding, and then I changed my mind. And we are going to listen to Bill Maher roast his peers at the Grammys. I think it holds up. I also think that where Bill Maher is on something, from a leftist standpoint, because he is a leftist, but if he's saying things that sound like we would say, it generally, I think, indicates that public sentiment is shifting. I think we saw that. We saw his tack towards President Trump in the run up to the 2024 election. Folks will remember that. Like, he stopped being super hard on Trump at the same time that everybody was screaming from the rooftops. And I think he tacks off of public sentiment, like where his audience is at. But this was interesting. And Marjorie Taylor Greene is on the show. Well, that's embarrassing. Spinning. It's from a Zero Hedge article. It was playing before. See if we can.
It's real.
I promise it. I promise it worked before.
Maybe like
All right, I'm
refresh.
gonna refresh the page.
Girl.
But I do remember when he changed. That was really weird. I remember going, "What the heck? What happened to him? Why is he saying exactly things that we would say?"
Well, he's a business. Don't forget, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is from last week. Oh, this must have been the Academy. Oh, okay. So this is from the Academy Award. So this wasn't the Grammys. You don't actually have to watch it if you don't want to. Time wise, we probably maybe shouldn't. But
Just a little bit. Be good.
My latest scans.
yeah. No, this isn't the same one.
And finally,
Apologies. What's she saying? It was the Grammys. Yeah, I thought it was. Okay. See if we can. There we go.
And finally, new rule, as we're now right in the middle of award
guys can hear it,
season
right?
here in Hollywood.
Yes.
How about everybody drop the politics for a couple of hours and just enjoy these happy, dopey celebrations of show business? You know, I was up for a Golden Globe this month, and thank you.
He's living her best.
I'll put it with the 33 Emmys I lost. That's a real number. And walking in, some reporter asked me why I wasn't wearing a lapel pin for the first Minneapolis shooting a couple of weeks ago. And I said, well, it was a terrible thing that happened, and it shouldn't have happened. And if they didn't act like such thugs, it wouldn't have had to happen. But I don't need to wear a pin about it. Now, please understand, I had no idea this question was coming. And so tonight, I'd like to say that if I had the chance to think about it, my answer would be exactly the same.
Nice.
Make him go faster. Yeah.
Yes, the same. Ice, thugs, pins, stupid. I'm with me on this one. So no need to keep sending supporting texts. Yeah. You know how I hear about whatever my latest scandal is? I open my phone and there's a dozen texts. I support you. Great, I assumed you did. About what? What are we talking about? I'm sorry, I don't get my gossip from the internet like most people. I get it old school from the girls at the nail salon.
You do like a couple more seconds and then we'll talk about the outfits.
I'm not a social media crackhead. I use it strictly to watch dogs get confused by magic tricks. And the occasional video of a cow getting his head stuck in a tree. That's it.
I'm not in that algorithm.
But then I'll be out to dinner, and the waiter will come over and say, "Big fan, Bill. Stay strong." About what? And then when I see what it is, I'm like, holy fuck, this is what you people are so worked up about?
All right, so that's enough of that. What do you guys think? Do you think that he really truly doesn't have any idea what his scandals are? Is he just so detached from it all?
No, he knows. He's got to know.
Well, I mean, I could see in some situations where he wouldn't know. Like if you didn't wear something to, whatever, and they haven't really posted about it yet, and you're out to dinner that night, yeah, you could be like, oh, stay strong. And you're just like, what? Excuse me?
So I feel like he plays and his content plays in the edge case for his audience, right? He wants to make his audience uncomfortable. And that's what, a part of like his base audience.
Mm-hmm.
That's why he plays kind of colors outside the lines and plays in those ways. I think if that's truly where he is at from a content standpoint, then the way he would measure success is by knowing what the scandal is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Knowing if it landed, knowing if it pissed people off. So to me, it's detached just because of where the lane he plays in from a content standpoint, kind of like shock jock, but for evening television, right? Cable news, whatever, cable television. I feel like because that's probably what he's measuring. He's got to know where it's at, but I don't know. I thought there was a couple things. You got Heidi Klum dressed as a raw chicken, and apparently
I hope it's the
everybody
same one that I was thinking.
freaking out about. Yeah, I'm sure it is.
Yes.
Okay.
She's like struggling to walk.
Yeah, she's struggling to walk, and I'm like, oh, the silicone. It's like silicone butt, boob. Yeah, there it is. There it is.
Oh, she's definitely like.
Who told her that was a good idea?
I bet you she paid a lot of money.
Why?
You can't even walk.
Can't even walk.
Gotta love the internet. The other thing we had was Chappelle. How do you spell her name? Chappelle Roan.
Chapel. Like
Chapel.
Yeah. LL. I don't know if there's two P's, but
it is. There's two P's.
Oh. This one was pretty special.
See, like
so you're right.
Oh.
Yeah, you're right. That's part of the dress.
Yeah,
it's like silicone.
Can I zoom?
It's like a.
No,
I can't in this way.
Yeah, the icon zoom.
Yeah, so that's all part of the dress.
Apparently.
The dress.
Right.
Also that whole fabric is see-through, and all you can see is like a thong. Like you can that's all you see.
Wow. But
Wow.
they've done that so much that like seeing the underwear with the sheer dress, like that's just unfortunately normal right now.
Overplayed.
Yeah.
But she's the one that sings that Pink Pony song, right?
Yes.
Pink
I'm gonna be a whore song.
Did you see
Look at me, mama. Look at me, mama.
That's who she is, Ash. She's dancing on the stage.
Did you
Down
see
in
Joy
West
Villa's outfit?
Hollywood.
Oh, well, look how skinny what's his name is, Jelly Roll.
Yeah, I'm gonna play that. I'm gonna play that video last. What outfit did you say?
The Joy Villa.
She always excites.
Mm-hmm. She wore a dress.
Is it in this?
No, it's she's in that, but there it is, right there.
Yum.
So Scientology kills. And then on the back of her coat, it says Jesus heals.
No way.
Mm-hmm.
Dude.
Oh, wow.
So those are all people that
thing.
died from Scientology. And every year she's always done a big protest against the
she does.
Grammys.
Yeah.
That's actually
We
really
got
cool.
MAGA dress.
Mm-hmm.
MAGA,
wall.
choose life. Yeah. Let's hear what she has to say.
I love Nikki. I've always loved Nikki. Those on the inside knew Nikki was secretly conservative. So when she came out, it was like, the Barbs already knew. I love Nicki Minaj. She's the queen for a reason.
Do you think other people in the music industry might follow suit?
I hope they do. I was hoping that there'd be somebody else. I mean, when they see black or brown or ethnic faces, I'm a black Latina woman, speaking out for Trump or, America in general and not being the typical Democrat, it ruffles feathers. So she lost a lot of followers, but she gained a lot more. I'm hoping other people see that and think, okay, you don't have to think like the regular person. You don't have to be black and vote Democrat, Latina and vote Democrat. You can actually think for yourself. I stepped away 9 years ago. I walked away very publicly. Nicki Minaj has walked away, and it's fabulous. I mean, he got voted in for a reason. There are people who support Trump who are not all white people, and it's time America recognized that. Hollywood needs to recognize that.
She's based.
Yes, she is.
Well,
she's fantastic.
I love Nikki.
The thing that's scary about that is that she says she doesn't think like normal people.
Yeah.
Saying that normal people all think like, so we're not normal people. I'm not mad about that, but
they're having a good catch.
I feel like before it was opposite. These people are on the fringe of doing like crazy, not obviously not specifically who we're looking at, but
Jesus.
I do need to look more into
heels.
Yeah, Jesus heals.
Heels. Okay.
Yeah, because it's supposed to be like that all the lost lives on the inside that were lost to Scientology could have been healed through Jesus and are now with him because they passed away. But yeah, Jelly Roll looks like he took the Ozempic shot and has not stopped.
There's a lot of people like
I know they're going to
Osbournes.
Yep.
All right.
I know they're going to try to kick me off here, so just let me try to get this out. First of all, Jesus, I hear you and I'm listening, Lord. I am listening, Lord. Second of all, I want to thank my beautiful wife. I would have never changed my life without you. I'd have ended up dead or in jail. I'd have killed myself if it wasn't for you and Jesus. I thank you for that. I thank you for my label, Broken Bow, Country Radio, baby. What's up, dog? Oh, Republic, John Maneely, we did it, baby. There was a time in my life, y'all, that I was broken. That's why I wrote this album. I didn't think I had a chance, y'all. There was days that I thought the darkest things. I was a horrible human. There was a moment in my life that all I had was a Bible this big and a radio the same size and a 6x8 foot cell. And I believed that those two things could change my life. I believed that music had the power to change my life and God had the power to change my life. And I want to tell y'all right now, Jesus is for everybody. Jesus is not owned by one political party. Jesus is not owned by no music label. Jesus is Jesus, and anybody can have a relationship with him. I love you, Lord. You ain't nothing but a
Dude.
Amen to that.
That was based. This is good. I think people are getting more bold.
You should. There's a lot of great emotional songs by him as well, and he's so popular. So I think that's great.
Yeah, that's a good sign. It's a good sign of like a shift.
I think he looks good. I mean, he it's hard when you're that overweight to like lose weight and not look deflated.
Yeah. Like deflated, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I think he looks good. And that was beautiful. So, change at the Grammys. The majority of people that won awards last night, at least from what I've seen on clips on the internet, were, screaming about ICE. And so like Billie Eilish said, no one is illegal on stolen land. Eat every last dick.
Shabuzi did that. A bunch of them did.
Good. You take them into your house, kitten.
Yeah.
No, they don't. Of course, they don't have the criminal invaders in Malibu, right? It's just in the places where the normal people.
I think it's funny. so Bad Bunny was one of those that was very outspoken about it. And for me, being a Puerto Rican, there was a point in time that I did like his music and I thought he was a cool guy. And then things changed. You could tell he sold out.
Yeah, he's wearing pigtails and a dress for what? For who? That's not, what is that doing?
But the thing that pisses me off as a Puerto Rican, you can't even get fucking deported. So why are you screaming about ICE when you can't even get deported?
Well, maybe we should make it so he can, Jackie.
I would love for him to to do that because he doesn't even live on the fucking island. He lives in LA. So for
we
someone
deport him to Puerto Rico and make him stay there.
Well, great. I would love for that to happen because he's the first one who wants to sit here and say that Puerto Rico, we need to support the island. We need to be independent. You don't even fucking live there. So you want to support the island? Go live there. Go start making jobs.
Yeah, dude.
And do something about it. Run for governor. You want to be the guy that, saves the fucking island? Go do it. You have the money to do it.
Yeah. I'm
So-
being a right man in the background.
Talk the talk and walk the walk.
But virtue signaling from LA is just as good. No,
of course.
Well,
of course.
What about
Like,
people liked him because he was authentic before? They liked him because of his music. They liked him because of all this stuff.
Supposedly, like, they found him in a grocery store, and it was like the big thing that he came from a grocery store. He's just like us, all of that. But are you really like him? Do you dress like a woman?
Well, it was great before until they started. You could tell when they started forcing him to, or he decided. I don't know what it is, but something changed. And
wait, can you show me the outfit? Dressed like a woman?
There's a whole music
I
video.
need to cut you off, Christy.
No, you're fine. But even like all the people that are actually Mexican or Spanish that I work with at the nursery and stuff, they're like, who is this guy? Like, I don't even like I like his music, but what's the point? What is the for? What is
that's how they get you. Like, let's say really good music or something, they drag you in. Next thing you know, oh yeah, next thing you know, shit like this happens.
Well, I mean, there are images in photo shoots of like Brad Pitt dressed like this in the 90s,
high heels
like that. But there was this one, it was a video of him doing a sound check for the Super Bowl, and he was wearing a pink dress, I think, and he had like pigtails or like
wow,
something. I don't know.
So he has a music video where he dresses as a woman. Like this is the music video. This is a screenshot from the music video where he has tits. He's like full on. Like it really is. Like when I saw that, I was like, okay, I'm done with you, dude. Like I can't do this anymore.
It's almost like a sign, kind of like a humiliation ritual. Sometimes I don't know for sure, but I always get that feeling like when you see that happen. Like the same thing with Justin Bieber. He went out, right?
Yeah,
and he's wearing, what the frick?
That's the music video. That's a still from the music video.
Bro. Wow.
Gross. Anyway. Well, it'll be interesting to see. What do we think? Do we think something's going to happen at the Super Bowl halftime show? Do we think he's going to do
I
something?
think I fully am prepared for him to just come and do whatever the fuck he wants to do. He thinks he's untouchable right now.
Or he'll come out and not do anything and be like,
This is for the people. Yeah, be a good rug. Or he's
good.
Isolated halftime show. That's how. That's
what
how
I hope for.
Yeah. Well, you're hoping for a real one. I mean, if I was him and wanting to do the big protest thing, right, and make a scene and spectacle, I would make my halftime show the actual stage production in Ice Raid, right?
Yes.
I would make it that. And maybe the NFL won't let him do that, or maybe, he has other things in mind, but we'll see on Sunday when the Super Bowl happens.
So then let's do a little thing here. Who do we think is going to win the Super Bowl?
The Patriots.
The referees.
Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny. I don't know. Will he win or lose?
Canada.
So wait, who's playing?
Seahawks and Patriots.
Okay, well,
East.
I think it's going to be the Pats.
It's a Jordan Sather versus Burning Bright showdown. Those are their teams.
Oh, I like them both though.
Who are you picking, Christy? You asked the question.
I know. I'm going to pick the Patriots because East Coast, baby.
baby. Interestingly, all of the members of all of the teams are in the Epstein files. So,
oh, fun.
That's exciting. We have 3 minutes left. Jackie, you have 1 segment left.
Oh, it's fine. We can. It's just snacks. People.
Well, it's not going to hold up.
Snacks. Okay, fine.
What are
Snacks.
your Super Bowl snacks?
Super Bowl snacks. Well, I'm doing sourdough stuff now, so that's one thing. I'm going to be making my sourdough stuff.
This is a cult, by the way, to everybody that is unaware of our back channel chats. These bitches are in a cult. These varlets are in a cult.
We are. But this is not sourdough. This is just something that I saw and I was like, wait, this is really fucking cool. And I hope people do it. It's not maha in any type of way, but it's cool. So here we go.
That's where all the Vikings people are watching it from home because they didn't make it.
Oh, look at that. Those are cool. Smart.
You're not
Like I said, not maha friendly. You can pick your own maha friendly snacks if you so choose.
Yeah, you can put anything you want in there. Those are maha friendly. That's
They're
celery,
making
man.
like a stadium thing, aren't they? I can see this happening.
Oh yeah, like the Super Bowl, not the Super Bowl, the football.
This is so cool.
Oh, that's cheese. I thought those were noodles. I was like, what in the world?
But it's just the idea that it's going to look like a field.
Nice.
Oh, cute.
Just take straws. These are the bendy straws. And you bend them, and then there's a quick little tip, and I put it in a piece of the candy.
I bet you that lady lives in the villages.
They grab their beverage, and then they
America's friendliest hometown.
Highest STD rate in America.
So yeah, there's that. There's this one's cool too. Also in that same sense, doing dips. So this
In
one.
order to
Oh, that's a big one.
Super Bowl party, you got to make this 4/4 stuffed crust. It starts with pizza dough stuffed with string cheese for that extra cheese pull, and then we start making our dips. Normally, I wouldn't add cheese to chicken, but this is a dip, and I'm looking for that ooey gooey cheese pull. Now we're talking about jalapeno poppers. All these things plus a queso will give you a cheesy and creamy satisfaction. Now I'm using some homemade chili. You can use that canned stuff. Your mom's will work too. And then some pizza sauce, mozzarella cheese, and mini pepperonis. For some added flavor, I painted each ball with some melted garlic butter. This will definitely satisfy everyone coming to your Super Bowl party, unless they're vegan, vegetarian, lactose intolerant, or they just don't like having a good time.
They're not
It
invited.
really begs the question, do you even want them there?
Agree.
Nailed it. In order to
That was wait. I want to do that one.
So
This
yeah,
looks so good.
Those are fun. And then I had 2 more because obviously, like I said, doing sourdough things. I have pizza bites with my sourdough. And then super easy.
Those are really
Oh,
good.
I could tell. Those probably taste amazing.
Yeah.
These are great.
So
I like the little piece of a string cheese inside of a ball of dough. That's an easy way to make a crowd pleaser.
And you can also make like a pizza monkey bread with that. So if you take all of the pieces and like build them on top of each other, put them in like a bunt pan, got yourself an easy, and you just serve it with marinara on the side.
That's fantastic. I think I might do that.
And the last thing that so the 2 sourdough things is what I'm personally going to be making. I figured those other things, you can try them if you want them. But the other thing that I'm going to be making is sourdough pretzels.
Yes.
That's what the cult requires.
Let's make sourdough pretzel bites, and instead of discard, we're actually going to use active starter. Start off by mixing together 100 grams of active starter, 90 grams of warm water, and a tablespoon of brown sugar. Then add in 210 grams of flour, a teaspoon of salt, a tablespoon of butter, and mix it together until you get a consistency like this. Cover and let rest for 5 hours or until it basically doubles in size. Once doubled, plop your dough onto a floured surface and divide into 3 equal pieces. Then roll out each piece into a rope about 1 inch thick and cut into 8 1-inch bite-sized pieces.
Okay, brilliant idea. You make these.
Then bring a pot of water to boil with a tablespoon of baking soda and drop your dough pieces in and let it boil for 30 seconds. I like to do these in batches of 12.
That's what makes
Remove,
them brown on
place
the
them on a
outside.
parchment lined sheet, and then repeat.
You can do it with honey too.
I then line them up somewhat evenly on my sheet and sprinkled each with a generous amount of flaky salt. Finally, I put them in the oven at 425 degrees Fahrenheit for around 12 to 15 minutes. While those were baking, I made my cheese dip, which is basically just a mixture of butter, flour, milk, and cheese melted together. 15 minutes later, I took them out of the oven when they were golden brown and they were ready to serve.
Nice.
And this was my husband's reaction for trying them for the first time.
He looks high as fuck.
Same, dude.
He does. Somebody has to say it.
Like, yeah, man.
So good, babe.
And then you have me saying, what if you stuffed them with cheese?
Right. He looks high as frack.
He looks happy as frick.
Yeah. All right. Well, you have to take pictures and let us know how they turn out.
I will. I will.
Yeah. That was fun, ladies. It was a good one. And we'll be
Always a
back
good
here
day.
next Monday at 1 p.m. my time. It's 3 p.m. Eastern is the time of the show. As Burning Bright says, the one true time zone. Yes. I'm like 9 o'clock, right? He's like in the one true time zone. Whatever. But 3 p.m. Eastern is when this show airs, and we'll be back here next week. We're going to talk about breastfeeding then. Bringing it.
Yeah.
I actually wanted to invite Tattoo Teacher to come on because she's like our authority on all things boob. You know, I thought see if she can join us for next week.
We voluntold her. So you are
We're voluntelling her right now. She's coming on. Abby and I will be back tonight. We're going to be talking about AI taking over the world. I want to play a couple trailers from some of the movies that are coming out for the summer America's 250th year because it was interesting. I went to the Melania movie last week and the trailers. You know
I saw Mercy, the AI
the
one.
Mercy.
No, is it Mercy? No, it's called. Oh crap! What's it called? It was the one with Chris Pratt. I went to the theater and I saw it. And it's about AI being
Really?
judged.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh my god! What the heck is it called?
Dude, was it good?
It
sounds
was
good.
It was good, but it like you were really, into the story, but like there's some AI things that are like I don't know if that really works.
Yeah, I don't know that one. So we'll have to check that out. But we'll be back tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern time here on Badlands. So tune into that. We have Book of Trump coming up later, our show, Culture of Change, and then Baseless Conspiracy. So stay tuned to Badlands Media because we've got loads of stuff happening all the time. Everybody have a wonderful week.
Did we get rants?
Oh, no.
Yeah. We always forget.
Good call. Go to hold for processing. Liberty Lions, since we are doing swear words, 24 seconds without the visuals, you may think he's talking about Congress. Okay. Denisian 2 says, great show again, ladies. So glad that I left. So glad that I get off in time to watch you every Monday. Also, I'm going for the Seahawks because my sourdough F the Patriots. No, I totally agree with you. Not real American Patriots, New England ones. Yes, obviously. And then Denise 2 again. My talk to text picked up Jackie talking in my first rant.
That's funny.
Nice.
It is called Mercy, by the way.
Oh, right on. Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard of that. But that is hilarious. My talk to text Jackie talking in my going to the Seahawks because my sourdough F the Patriots. And then this is the clip that Liberty Lions sent us. Quickly.
Oh my God. He's shit everywhere. There's shit everywhere! Damn it! There's shit on the windows! Oh my God! I have this shit! He's shit everywhere! Look what he did! He shit all over the wall!
Why? Why does he?
What is it?
Why Liberty?
The show
Logan?
is so good.
I know you just ruined it. The show is excellent. And,
Shit everywhere.
Oh my gosh.
Well,
All right. Well, that's what we have for you guys
Sorry.
today. Apologies for the end. And we'll see you guys next week. Have a great week, everyone.
Love you guys.